talk, you can talk. You can bicker, you can talk. You can talk, 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 talk. Bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk all you want. But it's different than it was. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. But you gotta know the territory.
Well, it's a Model T Ford here. Trouble made people want to go. Want to get up and go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 22, 23 miles to the county seat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who's going to patronize a little bitty 2x4 kind of store anymore?
What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
At the Model T at all. To Gander at the store. At the margarine store. At the present-day store. At the present-day margarine departmentalized grocery store.
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
You can talk, you can talk. You can bicker, you can talk. You can talk, 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 talk. Bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk all you want. But it's different than it was. No, it ain't. But you gotta know the territory.
Why, it's you needed this made trouble. You need it. Put the crackers in a package. The you need a biscuit in an airtight sanitary package made the Cracker Barrel obsolete.
Cracker Barrel
Obsolete.
Cracker Barrel went out the window with the mail pal, cut plug charm on the stove. Changed the approach of a traveling salesman, made it pretty hard.
No, it didn't. But you gotta know the territory.
God.
Gone with the hogshead cast and demijohn. Gone with the picker barrel, sugar barrel, milk pan. Gone with the tub and the pail and the cheers.
Ever meet a fellow by the name Hill?
Hill.
No.
Just a minute.
Never heard any salesman Hill.
Now he doesn't know the territory.
Doesn't know the territory.
Spells line. Never worries about his line.
Never worries about his
Or
line.
the Cracker Barrel being obsolete, or the you need a biscuit in an airtight sanitary package, or the Model T Ford.
Just a minute.
Never worries about his line. Or a doggone thing. He's just a bang beating, bell ringing, great go, nigger nothing, rip roaring every time a bullseye sales. That's Professor Harold Hill. Harold Hill, tell us what's his line.
He's a fake and he doesn't know the territory.
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
He's a music man. He's a what? He's a music man. And he sells clarinets to the kids in the town with the big trombones and the rat-a-tat drums. And the big brass bass. The piccolo uniforms too, with the shiny gold braid on the coat and a big red stripe running.
Well, I don't know much about bands. I do know you can't make a living selling big trombones. No, sir. Mandolin picks, perhaps, and here and there Jews are.
No, the fellow sells bands. Boys' bands. I don't know how he does it, but he lives like a king. And he dallies and he gathers and he points and he shines. And when the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him. Yes, sir. When the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him.
Yes, sir. But he doesn't know the territory. River City. Cross state line into Iowa. Population 2,212. Cigarettes illegal in this state. Boy, all right. If you're all through, I'll tell you about this fella, Harold Hill.
You really know Harold Hill.
I never saw him before in my life, but I know this much. He's given each and every one of us a black eye. After he's worked the town over, the next salesman to ride gets automatically tarred and feathered and rode out to the city limits on a rail. You think that's funny? Well, wait till it happens to you. Your hair never grows back. But why should he get rode out of town on a rail? Because in order to sell band instruments and uniforms and instruction books, he has to guarantee to teach the kids to play.
Well,
And to form them kids into a band with himself as the leader.
what's wrong with that?
He don't know one note from another. That's what's wrong with that. He doesn't know a bass drum from a pipe organ. That swindling two-bit thin-wigger, I'll catch up with him, and when I do, I'll spill at him so loud that...
Wow, you're mad, Charlie. Should like to be around when you catch up with that fella.
I won't be on this trip. Not in Iowa. Even the great Professor Hill wouldn't try to sell them neckbone Hawkeyes out here.
Gentlemen, you intrigue me. I think I'll give Iowa a try.
I don't believe I caught your name.
Good evening. Very nice weather outside. How's Iowa been today? Very nice. Very nice to see you this evening. The weather this evening very nice. Very nice to see you.
Lord, there's nothing happening.
to see the man in charge of hiring rigs, who's late as usual. Gregory?
Marcellus!
The old son of a gun. But Greg,
Harold Hill's the name. Professor Hill.
but Greg, why didn't you let me know you was coming? I mean,
Well, I didn't know I was coming myself. And how would I have known you'd end up in a little tank town like this? You were a pretty big slicker when you were in business with me.
too many close shaves the way you were. Besides, I got me a nice, comfortable girl. Ethel Toffenmeyer, boss's niece.
Gone legitimate, huh? I always knew you'd turn to no good.
So what's the new pitch? Oh, you're not back in the band business. I thought you was in steam automobiles.
I was.
What happened?
Somebody actually invented one.
No.
So, give me the lowdown here, Mars.
Well, Greg, you'll never get anywhere with these stubborn Iowans. Besides, there's a music teacher here who'll expose you before you get your grip unpacked.
Male or, female?
The music teacher? She's the librarian. Female.
Perfect. That's just what I wanted to hear. If she, passes by, point her out to me.
I will. So, how you gonna start the pitch?
Oh, same old way. Get that music teacher off balance, and then get your town out of some serious trouble that it's in.
But River City ain't in any trouble.
Well, I have to create a desperate need for boys' bands. What's new around here, Mars? What can I use?
Nothing. Aside from the billiards parlor, just put in a new pool table.
You never had a pool table before?
No, only billiards.
Perfect. That'll work great. And remember, Mars, music teacher.
Music teacher.
Ah, you're Mr. Dunlop.
Yep.
Either you're closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you're not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, I say trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a field player. Certainly mighty proud to say it. Always mighty proud to say it. I consider the hours I spend with the cue in my hand a gold. Helps cultivate horse sense and a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever take and try to find an ironclad lead to yourself from a three-rail billiard shot? But just as I say it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a block-flying game, I say that any boo can take a shovel ball in a pocket. And I call that slot. The first big step on the road to the depths of degradation. I say, first, it's medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinchback suit. And listen, some big out-of-town Jasper, hearing him tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trot race, no, where they sit right down on the horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boy sitting on Dan Patch, make blood boil, well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets at a table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with the capital B, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. I say your young men will be frittering. Frittering away, then noontime, sometime, chore time too. Get the ball in the pocket, never mind getting dandelions full of the screen door pack or the beefsteak pounded. Never mind pumping any water till your pants are caught with a cistern empty on a Saturday night. That's trouble. Yes, you got lots and lots of trouble. I'm thinking of the kids in a knickerbocker shirt, tail young one, picking in the pool hall winter after school. Folks, right here in River City, with a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. Now I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around that hall? They'll be trying out Bebo, trying out Cuban, trying you in?
No.
I'm only going to be in town a short while, and I'd really like to.
Good. Go.
up here. Excellent, men. You'll never see these four without the other three. Now, how can there be any sin insincere? Where is the good in good thought, in good thought? Your apprehensions confuse me deep, puzzle and mystify, mystify. Tell me what can be fair in farewell, dear. While one single star shines on the hull, how can there be any sin insincere? Aren't we sincerely in love? Oh, we're in love. I don't suppose you live alone.
No.
Miss Mary, I have some wonderful caramels back at the hotel if you'd like to.
Mr. Hill.
Professor Hill.
Professor? Professor of what? At what college do they give a degree for annoying women on the street like a Saturday night rowdy at a public dance hall?
I wouldn't know about that. I'm a conservatory man. Gary Conservatory was my alma mater.
Even should that happen to be true, Mr. Hill, I think it only fair to warn you that I'm not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some people in this town. And I think it is only fair to warn you that I have a shelf full of reference books over at the library which may very well give me some interesting information about you.
Miss Mary, I don't think you understand. Hey, Gregory. Oh, hi, Marcellus, and don't call me Greg.
How'd you make out with that music teacher?
Scrumptious. Ate right out of my hand the minute I tipped my hat.
She did she? Boy, did you cut a swath tonight. Even I thought you knew something about leading a band. Just like you used to imitate that fellow back in Joplin.
Oh, I'm in rare form these days, boy. You keep me around for another 4 weeks.
4 weeks? It only used to take 10 days to get instruments in.
It still does, but it takes 4 weeks for uniforms.
You've added uniforms?
Uniforms and instruction books.
Instruction books? But Greg, you can't pass yourself up. As a music teacher, I mean, not for any 4 weeks.
Mars.
But in 4 weeks, people want to hear music.
Well, they want to hear music until the uniforms arrive, and then they forget everything else. Just enough time to let me get out on the last train and the last wave of the last brakeman's hand. This is a refined operation, son. Now, if you'll excuse me with Mr. Washburn, I'm going to...
Gonna fix yourself up some canoodle?
Well...
Say, Ethel's sister's a lovely girl. I can fix you up with her. She's a Sunday school teacher.
No wide-eyed, eager, wholesome, innocent Sunday school teacher for me. That kind of girl spins webs, no. Listen, boy. A girl who trades all that purity merely wants to trade her independence for my security. The graduated to operate the B-flat flugelhorn spitfowl. Is that good? Is that good? That means America has finally produced an artist who can finger the minute waltz in 50 seconds.
Well, how do I get one of them horns?
Sign here, Mr. Mayor, and that'll be $17 import fee.
Just think, I could have missed this whole thing for my... I haven't got ye, son. You're unscrupulous. Flew by night. You're flufferless. You'll be down to City Hall with your by-God papers by 3 o'clock.
You mean this afternoon?
I couldn't make myself any plainer if I was a Quaker on his day off.
They're ready. I don't have my phone.
Miss Peru, do you know you have the facial characteristics of a cornet virtuoso?
Don't know if I understand you entirely, Professor.
Well, if your son has that same firm chin and those splendid cheeks, well, he couldn't be great, but you understand.
Oh, is that so? And in the name of Saint Bridget, why not?
Well, you see, all the great cornet players were Irish. Oh, Klein, oh, Mendez, oh, Clark.
But, Professor, we are Irish.
You are? Well, that clinches it, Miss Peru. Sign here. And that'll be $17 earnest cash. Nothing more due until the first payment at band practice. Oh, and I'll need the boy's measurements for his uniform.
His uniform.
My uniform?
Your uniform, son. What do you think of that?
Would it have a stripe?
Right? Yes, it surely would, all the way down. What do you think?
You'll have to excuse Winter, Professor. We can't get him to say 3 words a day, even to us. And if you can get him to play in the band, you'll have St. Michael's own way. But if anybody can do it, I'll bet you can. Out of a crowd, I'll pick you for high carrying, clay pipe
too. But I gotta get something from the librarian. The ladies' dance committee. It meets on Tuesday nights, and I'd really like you to run the meetings. Oh yes, yes, please.
No! Are they all going downstairs? I need them.
cornet, mother of pearl keys?
I'm sure it's fine. It's just that, well, he never plays it. The first few weeks or so, he made a few, experimental flats, I guess you could say.
Yes, yes, blats, you would say.
And he sings the minuet and G-da-da almost constantly. But he never touches the cornet.
Well,
You see, he says you told him about, that it wasn't necessary.
well,
He says that you told him about a think system. Now, if he doesn't, if he doesn't have to play the minuet in G, all he has to do is think it. Now, Professor Hill,
Miss
in my...
Marion, I know that the think system is a revolutionary new method, but so was Galileo's conception of the heavens, and Columbus's conception of the globe, and Bach's conception of the well-tempered clavichord. I'd really like to talk to you, but couldn't we do it somewhere other than public? When may I call you?
Why, any night this week.
He even taught me a song that hardly has any S's in it. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. That's the town that you went. If you like to have a logical explanation, how I happened on this elegant Lincolnation, I will say without the moment of hesitation, there is just one place that can light my face. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, not Louisiana, Paris, New York, Road. But Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, my home sweet home. If you like to have a logical explanation, how I happened on this elegant information, I will say without the moment of hesitation, there is just one place that can light my face.
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Not Louisiana, Paris, New York, Road. But
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana, my home sweet home. I'll be right back. I've got to go show Amaryllis my live frog.
Oh, Mama, leave the dishes. I'll do them. Oh, no, I'll do them. Don't you have to change for the sociable? There's time later.
Shin's live around here somewhere.
Oh, this Shin home is on eastbound. This is westbound.
Ah, criminy. Oh, I see the piano teacher in town. You must know about this fella Hill forming a boys' band here.
Yes.
Well, don't let it worry you no more. I got the goods on him in spades. Swindling two-bit thimblewigger. You see, that's why I gotta see Shin. Number 8 only makes a 15-minute water stop. Wish it was 20. Sure could concentrate 5 minutes on you, girly girl.
Who are you?
Name's Charlie Cowell, anvil salesman. But just now I'm out to protect the traveling fraternity from this swindler.
Mr. Cowell, you're making a big mistake here.
Mistake my old lady's corset cover. That fellow's been the raspberry seed of my wisdom tooth just long enough. He spoiled Illinois for me, but he's not gonna spoil Iowa. Say, what kind of music teacher are you anyway? You didn't see through him. He's no more professor
Oh,
than...
I know all about that. Band directors always call themselves professor. It's a harmless deception. Oh, he's a fine director, and his scholastic abilities are just endless.
Wait a minute! Fine director. Tell me, you heard one note of music from any band?
Well, no, but that's not...
But nothing, girly girl. He never formed a band in his life, and he never will.
But if you'll just take a minute...
I'd like to. I'd like to do more than that if I had the chance. But just now I gotta get back on that train, and I gotta leave this dynamite with someone at the way at the depot. Bye, girly girl. See you next time through.
wait, Mr. Cowell. I don't think you know me yet.
Is that an invitation?
Oh, no. I mean, I don't know you, and...
I need more time anyway.
I mean, as well as I'd like to.
No trouble there, girly girl.
Oh, so you sell anvils. I've never met a man who sells anvils. That's something, well, quite different.
Yeah, well, you know, it takes a real salesman, I can tell you that. Anvils have a limited appeal, you know.
Oh, do they?
Oh, what am I doing? I missed that train and I'll get fired. And I got to leave word about that fella Hill.
Oh, why don't you leave word with me?
Not on your tin type. How do I know you deliver these letters?
Try me. Oh, there's your train. You better run for it now.
Why, you double-dealing little... Who do you think you're protecting anyway? That guy's got a gal in every county in Illinois. And he's taking it away from every one of them. And that's 102 counties. Not to mention the piano teachers like you he cozies up to. Keep his mouth shut. Neither one of you's heard the last of me, girly girl.
Marion! Marion! Marion, dear! Who was you talking to? Oh, why, Professor Hill!
Top of the evening, Miss Prue, Miss Marion.
You and Marion come up and sit. I've got some jelly on the stove. Oh, Mama, there's no jelly on the stove. Well, I'll put some on.
Shall we set, as your mama said?
Well, I guess.
Just to talk?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got to change for the sociable. You see,
Then meet me there in 15 minutes.
Oh, I couldn't. Maybe some other time, please. Maybe tomorrow.
Miss Marion, if you keep piling up a bunch of tomorrows, all you'll end up with is a bunch of empty yesterdays. I don't know about you, but I sure would like to make something out of today.
Well, so would I.
Then the gazebo, 15 minutes?
15 minutes. Mama! What? Oh, I just told Professor Hill I'd meet him at the gazebo in 15 minutes. Glory be in the saints be praised. It works. What does? I've been using the think system on you from the parlor.
I think we're doing okay. A little cold, my mic a couple minutes later. Check. Level.
Hey, Greg. Here's most of the dough. If those kids show up tonight at the ice cream social, they'll be crying for music.
Yeah?
Anyway, as I said, there's most of the money. I got Tommy to collect it. He's trying to hold a rehearsal down at the lumberyard.
Great. Where's the ring?
I got it.
When's the freight go?
9:40 from the junction.
Excellent. It's not even 8:30. I'll meet
Hey,
you at
look, if you want to turtle wordle around here about time and get yourself caught in a bunny trap,
I'll meet
go
you back
ahead.
at the hotel with plenty of time. Now, get the rig and get out of here. expecting a cable from Hector Berlioz. This could be it. Now what?
Who's the salesman here anyway? Looks like she's selling, you're buying.
I had to keep her off balance. I didn't know I was going to be able to get out of town
Well, it
tonight.
looks like you got her so far off balance, she looks like a catboat in a hurricane.
Listen, Buster Brown, I've come up through the ranks in this one, and I'm not leaving till I get my commission. Now get the rig and get out of here. Never a dull moment in the music business. Now, where were we?
Oh, you were about to tell me what I don't know about you?
Oh, we don't have to go into that now, do we?
No, we don't. Or ever, for that matter. The librarian hasn't felt much like doing research lately. Oh, but she certainly did plenty when you first came here.
Oh, about what?
About Professor Harold Hill, gold medal class of Op 5. Harold, there was no class in Op 5.
Why, certainly.
Because the town wasn't even built till Op 6. Oh, I'll see what the social will.
You knew all the time?
Since July 7th, 3 days after you came. Well, this was originally intended to use against you. Oh, but now I give it to you with all my heart.
Why, you little... Well, 110 cornets played the air. Then I modestly took my place as the one and only bass, and I fought up and down the square.
Good night, my sovereign. Good night, my love.
With 110 cornets